warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings offense ready to go. A new coaching staff in 2022. Also, Kirk Cousins gone after 4 seasons. And in comes this man, the 5-year NFL veteran.
And in my mind, this is going to be a hard transition because you're going from having a quarterback who's been there for a while, kind of ingrained in what's happening, to now making a hard pivot and going in a different direction. There's a lot on the line, and there's going to be a lot on this man's shoulders, especially here in this getting-to-know-you period.
They go play action here on first down. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
Well, you certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years, but that's really been it at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, thrown another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now, for at least 1 season, he's the man here.
He threw the interception the last time out, his first drive of the season here in the opening week. So now he's got to try to erase that memory and move on here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they work this well upfield and cross the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now as a starter.
He sure did, because he went on and on about how Derek Carr is the definition of a true professional, and how despite year in and year out noise surrounding Derek Carr about whether he was a Super Bowl caliber starting quarterback or not, Carr never wavered, showed up at work, tried to unite the team, make everyone better, make himself better, and he said he wanted to be that same kind of presence now that he's a QB1.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Again, it's Cook. Ooh, with a juke. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Cooley. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And now out comes Minnesota. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are... Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Partner, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moments. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them. Can he also make the most of his talents as the guy?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. Back to throw. Cooley. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. The Vikings here hosting Green Bay in the season opener, and they've got one of those quirks in the schedule that is going to work in their favor. They play all 3 of their division home games in the first 5 weeks of the year. After Green Bay today, they'll host Detroit in Week 3 and then Chicago in Week 5. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His 2nd year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Following the fumble recovery, Cooley. That is caught by Thielen. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Looking to throw. Cooley. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Dean Lowry. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and worked their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. This will wind up a loss on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Cooley. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Throwing on first down. Cooley. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Looking to throw on second down. Cooley. That's taken in by Smith-Marset. The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Cooley. Complete. Jefferson the target. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And now out comes Minnesota. On first down, Cooley. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Cooley. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
What a